Single dad repaired woman's car just for a sandwich. Next day, she changed his life forever. Rain poured down on the empty highway as Sarah pulled her car to the shoulder, hands shaking on the steering wheel. Steam billowed from under the hood, and her phone showed no signal. She was 300 miles from home, alone on a road she didn't know, with darkness falling fast. That's when she saw the headlights pull up behind her. A man stepped out into the rain, and Sarah's heart pounded with fear and hope in equal measure. She had no idea that this stranger, drenched and smiling despite everything, was about to restore her faith in humanity. And she definitely didn't know that 24 hours later, she would change his entire world. What happened next would remind us all why one simple act of kindness can ripple out in ways we never imagine. Before we dive into this incredible story, if you love heartwarming tales that remind us of the good in people, please hit that subscribe button and join our Heartfelt Moments family. Give this video a like if you believe in the power of kindness, and drop a comment below telling us about a time a stranger helped you when you needed it most. Your stories inspire us to keep sharing these beautiful moments. Now, let's get back to Sarah and the stranger who would change everything. The man who approached Sarah's car that rainy evening was named Marcus. He was 42 years old, with calloused hands and tired eyes that somehow still held warmth. Marcus worked 2 jobs to support his 8-year-old daughter Emma after his wife passed away 3 years earlier. He'd been driving home from his second shift at a warehouse when he spotted Sarah's car smoking on the roadside. "Looks like you could use some help," Marcus called out through the rain, keeping his distance so he wouldn't frighten her. Sarah hesitated, then nodded. "I don't know what happened. It just started overheating and making terrible noises." Marcus grabbed a flashlight from his truck and popped her hood. For the next 45 minutes, he worked in the pouring rain, his worn jacket soaked through. He jury-rigged a solution with some spare parts from his own vehicle, explaining each step to Sarah so she'd understand what was wrong. His hands moved with practiced efficiency, and Sarah found herself relaxing as he worked. "You're really good at this," she said, holding an umbrella over him even though they were both already drenched. Marcus chuckled. "Had to learn. Can't afford mechanics much these days. YouTube videos and necessity make a good teacher." When he finally got her car running again, Sarah reached for her purse. "Please, let me pay you. You've been out here almost an hour. How much do I owe you?" Marcus waved her off, wiping grease from his hands with an old rag. "No charge, ma'am. Just glad I could help." Sarah's eyes welled up. "I can't just let you go. You saved me tonight. I was terrified out here alone." She rummaged through her car and pulled out a paper bag. "I don't have much cash on me, but I picked up sandwiches for my drive. They're from this amazing deli back home. Please, at least take one. And here." She pressed a business card into his hand. "If you ever need anything at all, you call me." Marcus accepted the sandwich with a genuine smile. "Deal. You drive safe now, and get that car looked at properly when you can." As Sarah drove away, Marcus sat in his truck eating the sandwich. It was the best thing he'd tasted in months, this simple turkey and Swiss on fresh bread. But more than that, it felt good to help someone. In a life that had been filled with so much loss and struggle, those small moments of connection kept him going. The next morning, Marcus was jolted awake by his phone ringing. The number looked vaguely familiar, but he couldn't place it. "Hello, is this Marcus?" a woman's voice asked. It was Sarah. "Yes, ma'am. Everything okay with your car?" "The car's fine. Marcus, I couldn't sleep last night. I kept thinking about you out there in the rain, and I looked you up. I hope that's not too invasive, but your name was on your truck." Marcus's heart sank slightly. He hoped she wasn't calling to complain about something. Sarah continued, her voice emotional. "I'm the regional director of nursing at Mercy General Hospital. Marcus, I saw that you're working 2 jobs, and I learned you're raising your daughter alone. I also saw you have EMT certification that you've never been able to use because you couldn't afford the additional training for full paramedic status." Marcus sat up straight, his mind racing. Yes, ma'am. Life just got in the way. Marcus, what you did last night showed me exactly who you are. I have an opening for a surgical technician training program at my hospital. It's a full-time position with benefits, and we pay for all your training and certification. The starting salary is $48,000 a year, with room for advancement. If you're interested, the job is yours. Marcus couldn't speak. Tears ran down his face as he thought about what this meant. One job instead of two. Health insurance for Emma.